Hi everyone, welcome. This is Adam. Oh my days, can you all see that? This is South End Guy Paranormal. So great to have you back with us, everybody. I'm so sorry this is late. I spent yesterday literally going from one thing to another. I finished work, did a little bit of shopping, and I was straight to a South End Shakedown meeting. Again, if anyone wants to help out with the shakedown, please get in touch. We are getting the ball rolling. We're just going to get some feedback from the council and see if they're still okay with everything. Obviously with the COVID, you know, there's still been a few restrictions with other things they've been involved with. So yeah, we're just waiting to get some sort of feedback from them and see where we can go. But hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will be fine for Easter. So yes, that's the shakedown very quickly. I've got another meeting in a couple of weeks. Hopefully I'll be able to elaborate a lot more once we've had that one. Yeah. So yeah, that's where we're at for the shakedown at the moment. As I said, yes, I'll just one thing to another. So this is why we're having a vlog on Tuesday. That and the fact you've already seen my ugly mush twice this weekend, so I thought you might need a break from it. So yeah, so it's all good. But anyway, yeah, just regarding what this weekend. Now, although I didn't actually get out to do any paranormal filming on Saturday night. Obviously you would have seen the bit of filming that I did in Rettendon, so I was sort of busy, you know, getting that sorted out. So time just eluded me again a little bit with Saturday. But I hope you've all watched it. If you haven't, please go and watch it, because although obviously you know all the stuff I've been doing with Rettendon, I wanted to do a video the previous week, as I think I know I mentioned it, but I was having a few issues with my camera, and yeah, the issue being was that it was just kept freezing and stuff. So, and in the end, my battery just packed up. So, yeah, last week didn't really happen, but I was able to do it this Saturday, and as you see, a bit of drone footage. I've actually got a lot more drone footage for future Rettendon content, which is to do with the shootings that occurred there. So again, I will keep you informed as to what's coming up in that respect. So yeah, that was the only bit of filming I really did this weekend, and obviously we'll send the outtakes as well. So you see my lovely face twice this weekend. But yeah, just to quickly reiterate with the what I did on Saturday with the Rettendon. Now, as I pointed out again, you know, there's a few out there who have visited the line. There's a few that probably will visit at some point. Please go and pay respects. I cannot urge you enough to, you know, just go and take in what's there. It's very sobering, and it pales in the shooting. It just pales into insignificance when you walk past it, when you see past that and walk past it, and you see what's there and the records of all the servicemen and women that lost their lives and did their bit for, you know, for our freedoms. As I say, it just does. There is no comparison. So yeah, please go and visit it. I cannot implore you enough. And the work that Ken Jiggins and Peter Theobald, I understand, did a lot of the work there. You know, it's just amazing. Again, I'm still bowled over from what I see on Saturday. And yeah, on the Sunday we did probably. It's kind of sad, really, that my first and last ride out with my bike club this year was on Sunday. Part of the reason being is because my DJ one didn't come back until July. It took me a little while to get my funds back into my account, so my account looked healthy again. So I wasn't really able to do any ride outs with the rest of the guys. So it's the Ring of Red, which I'll just describe in a second briefly, was my first fight out of the year with the club, and that's more or less our last one. Obviously, December's coming up, the weather turns, and we're where we are. And but even so, it was great to get out, have a nice bit of brekkie with them, because before all this happened, we tended to have a Sunday morning down at the Toby for a brekkie, just to catch up, do a ride out, what have you. And yeah, basically what the Ring of Red is, it's a way of paying our respect, like the bikers, to pay respects to those that served in the armed forces, whether being it alive or dead. And what basically happens is the ring road around Manchester, the M60 I think, and the M25, which is obviously the London Ring Road. What happens is that bikers will meet up at service stations dotted around both ring roads, and at certain times they will leave the service station, and the idea is we form a ring of red because we're all wearing red t-shirts or all red tops. So the idea is you make one giant poppy around the ring road, and just a show of respect, and put your donations in and all that. And yeah, that was what we did on Sunday. But what you generally do is, well, with the M25 anyway, is because we met up at Thurrock, is go Thurrock, and then it's 2 service stations around. That's the general plan. We were sort of keeping on the weather because it was like that, and I think we sort of had an agreement to come off at Clackett Lane if it was getting rubbish, which it did start. So we went. Well, I did because I was leading, and Ollie was doing tail end Charlie. So I kind of judged it that the weather was going to change, and it started raining. So we came off at Clackett, and there was me, Dean and Clive. So there was 3 of us out of the group. Stopped off in there. We were sitting under a bit of shelter waiting for the other guys to come in. They didn't. So we decided to go home. Unfortunately, the group did get sort of split up, and I think one ended up at South Mims. I'm not going to name them, but how the hell do you end up at South Mims? I will try and work that out. That one ended up South Mims. I lost Dean and Clive at Junction 7 when we was due to come back on ourselves. Lost them at the roundabout, and apparently they ended up at Cobham anyway. So I ended up coming home on my own. Yeah, good fun. That's a ride out for you. Yeah, joking aside, to me it's a white pain in respects, and with doing the filming on Retterdon on Saturday, it was it's a sombering thing. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment regarding my weekend. And what's coming up tomorrow night? Oh, this is a great one coming up tomorrow night. It's the return to Hangman Hill. Those who've been following me since the start, and obviously those that join my channel, been going back over my old footage. I went to Hangman's Hill with Kira last summer, I believe. Well, it was definitely warmer than it is now. We went there during the day. It was a bit of a fun thing as well, and a quick little bit of communication, really. Wow. Yeah, and a quick bit of communication. This time around was actually a second part of a night's recording, because this was done after we did High Beach, the Church of High Beach Holy Innocent, and whilst he was there, we thought, oh, you know, Hangman's Hill was just down the road, we'll pop down there, you know, and do the rolling uphill thing, which incidentally, now looking at it and having a chat with Adam from Paranormal Essex, who I believe got an actual spirit level out, and it is an optical illusion. It is downhill, it just looks uphill, and it feels, yeah, it's a strange thing. Anyway, yeah, we went there and actually did a proper investigation this time, you know, sitting around the trees and all that. And I think you've seen a couple of little taster clips in my outtakes, so that's going to give you an idea on what to expect. But yeah, it was a very different response and feel to when I was there with Kira. Yeah, great little episode. You know, it's I'm really glad I've done that one. So hopefully I'm going to get back to Epping. There's still one or two things I need to look at. So there's a bit of unfinished business there. I'm still trying to work out where I'm going this weekend. As I say, because I've been concentrating on other things over the past few weeks. So I've got to try and get back on track, because I've got new equipment. Obviously the REM pod's been out once when I did the live session at Horn Church, which seems to work quite well. I've got to go with instructions on it and see how you set the fields and all the rest of it. And then I've got my new EMF meter as well, which I believe I've already shown. And the new EMF meter, if I haven't, I was in the car, fuck it. Yeah, I've got the new EMF meter as well, which I want to try out, because that hasn't even been out yet. I've literally unpackaged it, turned it on, made sure it worked, because it comes from the States. And that's it. I haven't even used it yet. So yeah, hope at some point Saturday we'll get out. I might even try and get a little recording done just myself this week with somewhere local. Yeah, as I say, I'll cross that bridge when we come to it. That's where we are this week. I can't think of anything else to discuss at the moment. As I say, I'm with jackets on, I'm literally on my way out again. I've got books to take round to my treasurer. So yeah, we've got a lot to do. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. As I said, Wednesday, return to Hangman's Hill. Great episode. See you then. Bye bye.